Hey everyone, it's Rejoice Rebirth. I'm going to do a fast reading. I've asked Archangel Michael to be here with us in this space for protection. I've asked Archangel Raphael to be with us in this space for healing. I ask for you to call in your healing ancestors, your guardian spirits, and your guides to be with you in this space. And I have also asked my guardian spirits, my healing ancestors, and my spirit team to be with me in this space. I'm going to ring the bell to clear the air. Casting out any low vibrational energies or entities in the name of my I Am presence, I command it, so be it, it is done. All right, let's go ahead and start a reading. Let's get some, pretty much using the same cards I've usually used. Spirit, we need messages for the viewer, for their highest mind and their highest good, Spirit. What is it that you need for this viewer to know, Spirit? Please give us messages of our highest mind, for our highest good, to speak our highest truth, God, please. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have Chariot. It's basically the Chariot of the Tarot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. You see that these, and we have number 6. So we're after the 5, which brings change, so we're moving into 6, so we're moving into a new cycle. We are in the new cycle. With the Chariot, we're moving forward into the new cycle. This Chariot, these horses, they're all covered in like light. Looks like they have, it looks like Christmas lights are just around the entire thing, but those are Spirit. Spirit's pushing you forward. Spirit is with you. Spirit is making the calls and the judgments on this, and that's interesting that we have the Judgment card here coming out. So Spirit's guiding you, is guiding this Chariot. This is a Chariot of light, so it's being guided by Spirit. And then here we have Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Number 14, which is a 5, which is another change. So we have Judgment. Someone may be getting judged right now. This may be a time of, we are in a portal or a gateway, whichever you want to say it, and that is a time of judgment, because you'll probably be tested in some way, shape, or form by the universe. So if you pay attention, you might be able to recognize the test, but these are tests from Spirit, so there's no way to cheat like you would in a classroom. Spirit has it cheat proof, so you typically won't know that you've been tested until after the test is done, and then you can reflect back, oh well, how did I do? So this is the time of judgment. You see the book is open here. So you're receiving a lot of knowledge in this time of judgment. You're receiving a lot of downloads and a lot of wisdom and guidance. And then we have the Mountain. Know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So you're in a time of judgment, but it's a difficult time. You're going up some mountains. Those are obstacles. But while you're facing this difficult time, Spirit is with you again. So Spirit is with you 100% in this time of judgment. They're pushing you forward. They know you're going through some obstacles right now. Those are mountains. So we'll keep that. Spirit, what else? I do want to pull, these are Star Dragon Oracle. I can't find the box. Star Dragon Oracle, but it's really neat. Dragon Oracle. The box is up here. Yeah, I can't. Oh, it's right here. Star Dragon. They're pretty cool. Okay, Spirit, what is it you want for us to know in this time of judgment? We have entities of light pushing us forward, that are carrying us through these barriers that we're trying to move through, these obstacles. Spirit wants us to do some soul searching for inner peace in these areas of our life. So yeah, Spirit wants you to do soul searching as you're traversing these mountains, these obstacles. You're supposed to be soul searching while you're at it. So here with the Star Dragon, effort, conquering your demons. Absolutely, yeah. So we're moving. This is just Spirit overwatching you while you're conquering your demons with effort. You're moving in a time of judgment. This is basically the portal right here that you're moving through with their Chariot. So with the effort, Spirit wants you, while you're facing these obstacles, put forth the effort. This is going to increase your willpower. This is going to make judgment go in your favor. When you increase willpower, you do what you're supposed to do Spirit wants you to really make the effort. Spirit's going to make clear what these obstacles are, what this mountain is in this time of judgment. Spirit wants you to put forth the effort. And then also we have invention, burning with passion. And this is number 11. So that could be indicator of union. And this effort is number 7. So we have 7 and 11 here. So Spirit wants you to put in an effort to invent something that's going to help you move past these obstacles. That's your judgment. Let's see. And it's not a bad judgment. When I see judgment, I keep thinking the portal, the testing of the portal. So what's going on after at the bottom of the deck? Protection, finding what's important. So you have protection here. Same thing with this Chariot. Spirit wants you to know, again, you're divinely protected while you move forward and go through this judgment. You're going through a portal and a gateway. You're in a time of judgment. You're going through some obstacles. Spirit needs you to go inward to sort out. Whenever you go inward, and again, you are protected. Whenever you go inward, Spirit's going to give you the downloads. That's what all this is. This energy coming out of this book, these are downloads from Spirit. So when you put forth the effort, you're going to be able to invent something. Something is burning inside of you. There's something passionate, some sort of creative endeavor that wants to come out of you. So Spirit wants you to, there's something that Spirit, you're supposed to do that Spirit is going to push you through. Whatever obstacles is holding you back, Spirit is going to push you through those obstacles with this Chariot. All you have to do is make the effort, and then Spirit's going to bring forth an invention. Something's going to manifest. There's going to be a product made out of this effort that you put forth. Now we have this dragon is red and orange. So if you this is the effort of the sacral and root chakras. This is your sexual drive. Maybe Spirit wants for you to, the obstacle is maintaining these energies. You see, if you could see these cards, there's a lady here and she's got this passion burning. Protection, finding what's important. So she has this passion. And then you have this dragon here. This is heart energy. This is heart protector. So you're divinely protected as you transmute these energies of fire, which are in your sacral. They're trying to transmute up into the higher energetic bodies, into your heart chakra. So that's the effort. Spirit wants you, this is your sexual energy. Spirit wants you to put forth the effort to allow these energies to move upward. That means, I'm thinking celibacy. So if you reserve these sacral energies, they will be forced to move up into the heart chakra. That's where it takes effort. Spirit wants you to take the effort to allow these sacral energies to be transmuted into heart chakra energies. Whenever you do this, that's the judgment. That's the test that you're going to go through, the obstacle. Spirit wants you to maintain semen retention. If any males are watching this, also for females, this is abstinence from the orgasm. Spirit wants you, these are creative energies that are born out of our sacral chakras. So, and this is why we live in a society that's constantly purging our sacral chakra with pornography, alcohol. When you drink alcohol, you lose your inhibitions, and people are more prone to exude their sacral chakras energies that just give them out. Whenever you have an orgasm, all those sacral chakra energies that you were cultivating within that chakra, they're just dropped. They're lost. They're lost out into the universe, or if they went into a vessel because you were with a partner, they are transferred into that partner. So Spirit wants you to make forth the effort. This is invention, burning with passion. Spirit wants you to take that passion in your sacral chakra, maintain it, hold it within the vessel via semen retention, or for females, just abstinence from the orgasm. That's going to force these lower energies. And whenever we receive cosmic energies, they come in through our sacral chakra, and then they're transmuted upwards. That's why when people put cords on you, they're going to attach them in through the back of the sacral chakra. And a lot of times you'll get a cord on the pancreas. That's in the solar plexus chakra. That's another powerhouse of creative energies. But the sacral chakra, their passion, it's a raging fire of energy. It's chaotic energy that you can manifest and harness if you want to through abstinence and through semen retention. And that is a form of purification. Spirit wants you to make the effort to purify yourself at this time. It's going to propel you forward. It's going to activate. This is a light body activation. If you can abstain from purging these creative energies that are entering through your sacral chakra. This is very important. It's going to bring forth an enlightenment for you. Moving forward. Wow, with the Chariot. Moving forward. That's literally what it says. Enlightenment. Moving forward. It's going to bring, you have guardians. You have guardians that are protecting you. These two cards are completely reflecting one another. So, wow. People when they practice semen retention or abstain from the orgasm, it creates inventions. This is where we get the energy. This is where Stephen Hawking's, he has so many inventions and creative ideas and scientific thoughts and theories because he's not getting any, basically. That's a simple way of putting it. But the regular functioning human can practice this themselves, and it creates a power source of energy, and you can invent off of it. And it brings enlightenment. This is amazing, really amazing. All Spirit wants for you to do is make the effort to control these energies. Spirit wants you to retain your semen. And for females, I'm just going to say that once. It counts for females too. You know what I'm saying? And why are you doing this? Why you're doing this? Because maybe your willpower is a little bit low, because maybe you've not made the effort. Maybe you've not made the effort to climb this mountain yet. Spirit wants you to climb this mountain. Spirit wants you to start practicing semen retention. While you're doing this, you're going to be protected. Because Spirit wants you to understand what it's like when these creative forces rise up. It's whenever all that energy, all that horniness and being turned on and stuff that sits in your sacral chakra, Spirit wants you to feel that in your heart now. Spirit wants to take those energies and put them in your solar plexus to nourish it. And once it nourishes that, it moves up into your heart and then your throat. And that's where you creatively express yourself. And here's something too. Whenever you want to balance out your energies, I'm not going to go into that. Actually, that's a whole nother, I have to refrain. I apologize. So, yeah. And you could see this lady. She's basically like, she's got her hands down around her sacral chakra. She's basically cultivating these energies. Hold on, you guys. Okay. So she's basically cultivating these energies because she's going to bring them up into the higher chakras. Those higher chakras are, the higher the chakra as it flows through the vessel, it's a more subtle energy. So you have these denser energies and it's pulling in. This is where the cosmic energies come in through your sacral chakra. Okay. So yeah, you're divinely protected while you endure this. Excuse me, while I fix my shit. Okay. So, I want to get some spirit animal oracle. These unusual animal spirit oracle. Let's see, spirit. So yeah, Spirit wants you to practice semen retention at this time. So you can cultivate those chakras. And Spirit's going to understand that maybe your ability to maintain this energy may be low because you do have to develop your willpower. As you develop that willpower, you become stronger and more capable of harnessing these energies. So while your willpower is kind of low, Spirit's going to be protecting you. Spirit, it says protection, finding what's important. So Spirit's going to be protecting you while you find what's important, and that is understanding the power of your creativity via semen retention, via abstinence of orgasm for females. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want us to know for this message? This is really, and this is if you can make the effort to abstain from the orgasm, you will receive enlightenment. You're going to have a whole bunch of creative inventions. This is how Tesla, I think maybe have talked. I feel like I've read something on Tesla's talking about semen retention, but that was the source of their inspiration a lot of times. Einstein, that was the source of their inspiration. Stephen Hawking's, because they abstained from the semen, they practiced semen retention. So Firefly Squid, you have a light within you. Spirit wants you to know that you have a light within you. And that's coming through these sacral chakras. That's why Spirit really wants you to practice working with the raw energetic forces that you can maintain within your vessel. Spirit wants you to start practicing that. And here we have returning, going with the flow. So whenever you start practicing this and you make the effort like Spirit wants you to, it's going to bring forth enlightenment and invention. That's going to return you back to your original blueprint. It's going to heal that creative force when it isn't purged from the vessel, when it's maintained, those cosmic, powerful, creative energies that people often just think are sexual energies, sex vibes. It's not. Those are creative forces from the universe that you can do things with, that you can alchemize with and transmute your body with and your mind with and purify yourself with. So that's why we live in a society that's constantly causing you to, I started to talk about it, but I wavered off, but that's why we live in a society that's constantly purging you of those creative forces, because it's a form of mind control. It's a form of subjugation. Is that word coming to mind? So, and that's why you live in a society that feeds you alcohol. Because it allows the overarching energies to maintain control over you. And they don't want you to know the power of your creative forces that are being cultivated through your sacral chakra. They want you to just purge them, because you're powerful when you maintain it. Yeah, subjugation. Spirit just handed that word. The action of bringing someone or something under domination or control. They want you subjugated. And that's why they want you to purge these forces. This is a secret from Spirit that Spirit wants you to heal. You can use these energies to heal your body of any ailment, of any dysfunction, anything. It's pure energy. And if you can make the effort, to control these forces, Spirit's got a lot of enlightenment in store for you. A lot of enlightenment. This woman has a lantern at her head. She also has these are divine protectors. And you are being protected. It's going to return you to your divine blueprint. That's the light within you. Spirit wants you to learn about that light within you now. And then immortal jellyfish. More light. It's okay to start over. So, and here we have, this is for the females. You see the uterus right here inside this jellyfish that looks like a uterus. It's okay to start over. What these energies are going to do is they're going to purify all the cells, all those eggs within your uterus. It's going to purify all of them. It's going to take off any dark matter. That's what these energetic forces do. They're cleansing and they're healing. And Spirit wants you to utilize these forces. Spirit's protecting you while you utilize these forces to move forward in your chariot. It's okay to start over, because when you've not developed all of your willpower, you may slip up. These are powerful creative forces. You're going to feel it like, oh my gosh. And then you may accidentally purge them. But that's okay. Spirit wants you to know, keep trying. Spirit wants you to know, get back on the chariot. Keep getting back on the chariot. Get back on. If you fall off the wagon, I couldn't remember the word wagon. If you fall off the wagon, get back on. It's okay to start over. Immortal jellyfish. These are all the eggs in the uterus. You're constantly regenerating. And when you utilize these powerful forces of creation and you cultivate them and you allow them to move from your sacral chakra up into your other higher bodies, your more subtle energies, It's purifying it as it goes. And your eggs, that's the thing. The eggs that the woman has inside of her are the eggs that all of her those are her daughters and her daughter's eggs. So she has the entire lineage inside a single egg. And everything that the body and the vessel takes in, it gets written on those eggs. It gets written on the DNA. That's how we evolve. When we have children and we have a bloodline, that's how we evolve. So everything gets written on the egg. Spirit wants you to know that Spirit wants to utilize these creative forces now to purge any darkness off these eggs. And it's okay to start over. So if you mess up, you don't just become a celibate overnight. It takes cultivation. It takes effort. Spirit wants you to remind you, don't give up. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start over because Spirit wants to enlighten you. Once you cultivate these forces, you're going to get so many downloads. So many downloads. So if you mess up, Spirit wants you to know it's okay to start over. Just keep getting back on the saddle. Get back on. So let's see what... I just want to pull one more Oracle of the Radiant Sun. If there's any other messages Spirit wants to share with us. Spirit wants to purge you of darkness. Spirit wants you to be in a state of purification right now because Spirit wants to cleanse your vessel. And a lot of that starts with the sacral chakra and the root chakra because so much gets stored there. So much because that's where the denser energies go. And that's where we absorb all of our creative forces. That's why you live in a society that's constantly trying to purge your sexual energies. That's why so many people are addicted to porn, because it's being fed to them, because it's a secret of the darkness for them to purge that. Because that's, if you keep purging your sexual creative forces, your energies, how are you going to ascend? You need those energies that you learn to cultivate within your vessel will give you your ascension. You live in a society that does not want you to ascend. So you have to fight back. One way to fight back is to abstain. Semen retention. Google semen retention. It's incredibly powerful, especially for men. And I do want to drop a word about pornography while we're talking about it. And we're talking about, this is a specific message from Spirit. That Spirit wants you to start harnessing your sexual creative forces to invent, to create, to gain enlightenment. And all you have to do, Spirit is backing you up. Spirit is backing you up 100%. Spirit is pushing you past these mountains. You're in a time of judgment. Spirit wants to test you right now. Spirit has put you in a time of judgment because Spirit wants to test you. Spirit recognizes the light within you. Spirit wants to utilize that light for good. So for you, that's for you to gain enlightenment. You're going to receive inventions. These are downloads from Spirit that you can receive when you aren't purging your sacral chakras. Okay. So Spirit, what is it that you want as a final message for the viewer to know concerning retention of their creative energies through their sacral chakras? Oh, and I'm seeing this now. It's okay to start over. On this jellyfish, you can see like it looks like there's some stitches. There's some stitches. Someone may have had a hysterectomy that's viewing this, may have had a hysterectomy, and you may be, well, those have been removed. They're not in me, so no need to purge them. No. That's the thing. Have you ever heard of phantom limb? Phantom limb. I'm a licensed massage therapist. As a massage therapist, if anyone has a limb that's gone, that energetic aura, that energetic is still there. Your light body is still full and intact. So as a massage therapist, if they're missing a limb, I still go through and massage it as if it were there, because that energy is still there creating that limb. So with this, Someone's thinking, well, I don't need to do this practice. I actually don't have the parts. Yes, you do. You have your energetic light body that is still fully intact. So that still needs to be purged. That still needs to be purified. And you're still drawing in universal energies. Even if these organs have been removed, you're still pulling in universal energies. So you still need to cultivate those energies so that they can nourish. That's what they are. When you pull them into to the sacral chakra, they can then ascend into the subtle energies and nourish that solar plexus, nourish your well-being. And once that's nice and full, it moves into your heart and nourishes your heart. That's your compassion. All from these sexual energies that you chose not to purge through orgasm. So yes, Spirit wants you to know, even if you've had surgeries to have hysterectomy or the male parts, what's it called? You know, when the males get their stuff done. Even if you've had that done, it's still important to practice semen retention. Okay, so here, this fell out, egotism. Yeah, egotism, that's what you're going to fight against whenever you're trying to maintain these. This is the cock. It's a cock. So it's ego. That's where you're really going to have to put forth effort, because your ego is going to try to take over basically and try to purge these from you. You have to maintain control. Spirit wants to enlighten you. That's why Spirit's protecting you, because you're going to come up across, your ego is going to, this is an ego death. In order for you to control and maintain your vessel via semen retention, it's going to cause an ego death, because it's going to bring in enlightenment and inventions. It's going to return you to your divine blueprint, returning enlightenment and invention. It's going to return you to your divine blueprint. The ego will try to take over. Spirit wants you to know that's going to be your biggest battle, is your own ego. You're going to get in your own way. You have to battle yourself. Spirit wants you to be successful in this.